Hello guys and welcome back to a new video. Tonight we are driving the brand new Mercedes AMG GLC 43 and in this video we will go on some dark streets in the city on the highway so we can test the headlamps. And this car comes standard, at least in Europe, in most of the countries it comes standard with digital light matrix LED HD headlamps, which are one of the most advanced lighting system lights on the market in the world these days. So we'll be really excited to test it out. Also, we will check the amazing ambient and ambient light in the car. Of course, I will have separate videos on the channel, full review test drive on the daytime. Definitely check them out because there I go in all the detail, technical data, interior, exterior, material quality, how is to drive and so on. And even though in this video I will give you some features and information about the car and so on, but we will focus more on driving in the night, ambient lights and so on. Anyway, this is the cool key with AMG. When you turn on the lights, by the way, it has a super nice animation, and the animation, it's projected on the ground. I don't know if you can see it. It's like AMG. I will try to show you also on a wall in the end of this video. And also on the rear it has some animation. It has also this Mercedes badge under the mirror. You can see it right here projected on the ground. And also when you lock the car, you have to wait around 10 seconds, 15 seconds, and then the lights will turn off. The cool part is that those lights are so powerful, the latest technology, full LED everywhere, brake lights, tail lights, fog lamps, reverse light, everything it's LED, the number plate light it's LED, but those tail lights, those are the new on this facelift, the latest facelift model, and they are so powerful. Even though they are not so big like in other car, they are so powerful, they are so cool. And this is the ambient, by the way. Yeah, anyway, 20-inch rims, normally standard come with 19. We have the 20 optional, red brake caliper, perforated and ventilated brake disc front and rear. Brake power, it's amazing. Interior, it's phenomenal. I don't even need to tell you guys. Look at the interior. So you have ambient light in the back, you have this super nice dash, and you have ambient light on the doors everywhere. Even here, look at this, the projected light behind the panels. Even here, AMG illuminated logo. Down there you have LED light. Here you have LED light. On the vents you have LED light. Even here, and I have a separate video for you, special created with all these lights, and I will explain you everything, and I change all the colors, so definitely check out that video as well. Man, I love this carbon fiber steering wheel. I want to install on my car now, so I will look next days to get a carbon fiber like this. It's so amazing. I will definitely go for it. I love this AMG steering wheel with Alcantara and carbon fiber here. It's gorgeous. The interior is gorgeous, the ambient is gorgeous, and you probably know that Mercedes have one of the best ambient lights inside. For sure they have one of the best ambient lights. You can see right now you have on warning here when you open the door and a car comes from behind. It gives you warning from time to time, and it has so many cool features. Even when you, let's start the car, check this out, the headlamps now. Look at the headlamps. You can see the matrix digital light headlamps, adaptive headlamps. You can set it on auto from here. You can see right now they are on auto, and then you can see how the car will adapt itself as we drive. I hope we can see that as we go. This is the low beam and the high beam. This is the high beam, super powerful. High beam, low beam and high beam. And we will go on some dark streets. The head-up display, it's also on the windshield. It's super bright, super powerful, and when you turn on the headlamps, the high beam, you can see that the head-up display brightness, it goes also all the way bright, super bright, so you can see it a little bit better. It's so smart. This car is so smart. Look at this. If I put my hand here, the light will, you can see this light up here, it turn on just by putting my hand here. Just the sensor feel like I want to go here in the glove box. How cool is that? So many cool features. Ambient light here. You can change the ambient light color, and I want to show you right now a few colors, and then we will start. So we go to all settings, we go to lights, we go to ambient lights, we go to edit lights, and right now we have blue, right? So it's so cool. It looks blue. Even those driving modes here, you can switch between sport and comfort and so on, and they are also blue. But where I was here, edit, if you go to red, man, everything turned to red in such a beautiful way. Look at this, red. Wow, it's gorgeous. And the projected light here, because it's not direct light, this is direct light, this is projected, this is direct, here is projected behind the dashboard, and it looks so cool. This is projected here, projected light on the vents. It's so gorgeous. They are so smart making those lights. And then we have, of course, green, and this car, it's really green. It's a green car when you don't have the engine on. It's very green. And then you can have it like this is my favorite color. I love this color. Look at it. It's like a ocean color. I can call it ocean, man. It looks so cool. I love the color. And then of course you have this violet color, and you have also the yellow color if you want to have it yellow, and you have also the blue, the green, the blue dark, and whatever color you want, and even this pink, yeah, in the back there as well. So really cool. And you can make it also multicolor if you want to. If you want to have two colors, you can have it for the vents. You can switch it however you want. You can configure it from here, blue with green and so on. So you can configure it and change those ambient colors from here in a very simple, nice way. But I like also monochrome better. I think it suits much better for what we need right now. And we need blue. Blue is nice, and a good combination of AMG driving. Go to AMG. This is the watch, stop hour. This is the car. This is the vehicle information, switch meter and all that stuff. And we will leave it on the engine. You can have also the navigation, but it's make no sense. We can also switch here in the front to super sport mode, and now it's turning to blue, to kind of a green color when you go in super mode. But the cool thing is that if we go on sport, it's better to have also the ambient light red, and then when you go in super sport, to have that bluish ocean color. That looks fantastic. But anyway, now a few information I give you as we go. I don't think it make any sense to lose time right now. If you want, I can also reset the consumption. The car is quite cold right now. I didn't drive it before. We can switch between this classic and normal view. There are so many things to talk about this car, to be honest, and so many things to explain you, but we will just drive. Let's go to super sport. And the cool thing is that in super sport you can also customize. You can have the navigation in the front, you can have whatever things you want right there in the front. That's a cool thing, you know. And if you go to super sport, you have this reddish. Anyway, put it in drive. We have the AMG GLC 43. That means we have a 2-liter petrol engine, 4-cylinder, combined with a 14 horsepower electric motor and a 48-volt battery. It's a mild hybrid system and connected with a 9-speed AMG speed shift automatic transmission. 421 horsepower, 500 Newton meters, 0 to 100 in 4.6 seconds. It comes with adaptive suspension, multi-link. It adapts depending on the driving mode, depending on situation, depending on the road, depending on all the factors on the road and the way you drive. And it comes with rear wheel steer. That means the rear wheels can steer up to 2.5 degrees to help you take the curves easier, to help you maneuver the car in those tight spaces. Like for example here in a parking lot, you can go much more easy around the corners. It's much more lighter. So yeah, this is important to know. At high speed in the same direction, at low speed in opposite direction, in order to allow you to go. Look how easy. 11.8 meters is the turning circle of the car, and you have a lovely position of driving, pretty tall. You have very good visibility here from above. I want to go also on some dark streets, and now on the dark streets you can see a little bit better the headlamps. That's the point. But man, look how bright they are. The headlamps are extremely bright. This is what I like. They are even brighter than I tested last days. I had Audi A6, the new one, of course the one with matrix headlamps, and I feel like those headlamps are a little bit more brighter than those from A6. And look, man, it's so bright. It's so bright. It's crazy bright. Look at this. Here it's completely dark. And I want to wait a little bit that car to leave so we can see. Look at this. Here it's normally dark. Look how bright they are. I'm so impressed. I never saw until now such a bright headlamps. Look at this. They illuminate perfect until the end of the street. The lights are crazy bright. So when it comes to lights, those are just incredible. So if you really drive a lot in the nighttime and you want to have as best visibility as possible, go for those headlamps because they really deserve the money that you pay for them. Look at this. It's dark. I don't know if I can turn it off completely now so I can show you. Look at this. Turn it off complete. Look, it's dark, right? And then turn on right now, and then high beam. Crazy. Oh my goodness, it's so bright. I like it. And it comes with cornering light. It comes with these adaptive headlamps that if it sees the car come from other side, it goes to low beam or high beam, or it's dim a little bit more, different pixels. It's extremely smart system, and I definitely love it. I think you see already the head-up display directly on the windshield. What I like about the head-up display is that in the nighttime, the brightness of the head-up display is dimming down in order to be able to see, because there are so many information on the head-up display that you might be confused in the nighttime, and you probably don't have such a good view. But they dim down so you can see very well. Usually in the nighttime, most of the people will turn off the head-up display basically, right? But yeah, here I don't think you really need to do that. But yeah, it's good that the car, it's kind of automatically adapt. Look at this one more time. Look at this on this street. It's so bright. And the position of driving, higher driving position, it's just perfect in order to see around the car, left and right, so you have gorgeous visibility around from the safety point of view. And we can go also a little bit more on some dark streets around here so we can see better, but it's bright. It's definitely very bright. You can see here, crazy bright. Yeah, I have no words. I mean, you don't need more than this car can offer when it comes to lights, headlamps at least, and also the interior lights. The ambient, it's quite pleasant. I don't see too many reflection in my side of view. Of course there are a few up here, a few here on the side, but in your side of view you don't see any. Of course you can turn off the brightness of the ambient light. You can turn them off completely. You can turn down the brightness. I leave it on like this in order to see it better. But yeah, it's lovely. From my point of view, it's definitely lovely. You can see yourself. It's so bright. Probably one of the brightest headlamps I ever tested. Yeah, for sure. For sure, they're the brightest headlamps I ever tested until now. I want to go really slow around here. I don't want to make the car dirty, even though here it's quite dirty on the ground. But yeah, in general, those are the headlamps on dark street. This is the way it looks. I think it's perfect. We will go and we will drive and enjoy the car also on some. Look, you can see the person extremely well. We can enjoy the car also on some city streets. I love also the rear wheel steer. It's so easy to maneuver the car, and you can turn in tight spaces on your own lane extremely easy. God, it's so bright. Yeah, I know. I'm impressed with the headlamps. They are definitely the brightest, and I'm happy that I test the Audi A6, because you know Audi have, of course, they're one of the best in terms of headlamps and lights and stuff like that. But you know, they were perfect, but I think those one are a little bit more brighter. They're more brighter, so you see more. It's more like a day than the ones from A6, at least. So yeah. I have my heat on the seat. Oh yeah, let's go in Sport Plus. You can hear, you can have some sound too. Oh man, I love it. It's changing the steering. It's a little bit stiffer. Acceleration is much more responsive. The sound that's come also from the speakers and not only from the engine. It's so engaging. The brakes are perfect. Perforated brake disc, front and rear, ventilated, perforated. Red brake caliper, 4 pistons on the front, fantastic braking power, fantastic acceleration. The way you know, I love the 9-speed gearbox. It's so responsive, instantaneous. The fact that it has that 14 horsepower electric motor give you the power even smoother and faster. So it helps also the system, the petrol engine, to respond quicker. But even though it is quite quick, because Mercedes work on those systems for many years, so they do a fantastic job in terms of mechanical parts and engine and stuff like that. They're definitely really good. When it's downshifting, I love the way it sounds. It's really pleasant noise. Sound, not noise. We can switch also the ambient color if you want to. We can go to here and we can go to red, like lights. Ambient here. Let's go to red. Way, yeah. Red, everywhere red. And now you can have it on red. What do you think about the red, guys? You like it more? Which color you like more, blue or red? Or I like that ocean color as well a lot. And green look good too. But yeah, it's far from a green car. Maybe the GLC, the new GLC electric, we will drive with the green mode. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to test it, because that car just blew my mind. That's one of my wish car, let's say like that. That new GLC electric, it looks just gorgeous. So this is how it looks on the highway. It's quite pleasant. I like the red color. In the night it's better for the eyes. The red, for no matter what, no wonder why all the tail lights are red, because red, it's pleasant for your eyes and doesn't make you tired as well. It's not only that a warning color, like whoa, it's red, pay attention, but it's also like pleasant in the nighttime. You remember in the past most of the cars have red behind the physical buttons, because red was like more pleasant in the nighttime. Red or was like orange or something like that. The car comes also with autopilot level 2, blind spot technology, all kind of tech can set from here the lane assist, and you can also switch if you want to see that driver assistant view, just like that. And the car can read the traffic speed limits signs and can stay between the lanes, accelerate, brake, keep the distance. So this is how it runs, and now how it stays between the lanes. And right now I'm not doing anything, the car is doing everything automatically. This is the high beam, by the way. This is the way it looks. It's so powerful. And even the speed, the car is changing the speed automatically. This is really cool. Let's go back to I also want to go out here, so let's go outside of the highway. We go on some night street road right now. This mirror here, by the way, is dimmed down automatically so the car in the back doesn't blind you at all. So it's dimming down, and just to know. I think we can go back to comfort right now, driving in the city. Lower speed, the gearbox doesn't stay and the engine doesn't stay so much rev on. Now, regarding the suspension, adaptive suspensions, depending in which driving mode you are, the car will adapt to the road. And also they are set up a little bit on the stiffer side, on a sportier side. That's something to point out. But when you are in comfort, they are pretty comfortable for a sporty, for an AMG, for a sporty car like that. But in the same time, it has very good stability. I tested today. I drive a lot, a few hours today, and it's really good on the curves. High speed handlings are amazing. The setup of the suspension, it's perfectly made. Also, when you drive in comfort mode and you don't push the acceleration too hard, the engine is quite silent. You don't hear too much noise from the engine. So it's also great as a daily driver, you know. It's not just a sporty car, it's just also a great all-arounder daily driver. And it doesn't feel heavy, even though it has almost 2,000 kilograms, 1,970 or something like that, around there. It doesn't feel heavy, it feels quite light. I think the rear wheel steer help as well. But overall, it's quite pleasant, the steering, the feeling, the agility, it's agile. And if we have to compare with the 63 version, which is a plug-in hybrid basically with much more power, that will be more heavy and will be not so agile as this one, but it's more powerful. You have more advantage. Driving in electric in the city will be like more, you know, I think we can, will be more positive and more good for the city driving. Would be better if you get the plug-in hybrid, because in the city, when it's traffic, you get a better consumption, fuel consumption. But I don't think someone will think about consumption when it's going to buy this GLC AMG. So yeah, maybe the consumption is not the main thing, but you have more power. You have 3.5 seconds on 63 AMG. On this one 43 you have 4.8 seconds, or 4.6 or 8, I don't remember exactly. Anyway, I will leave in the description of the video all the technical data, so check them out. Look at this high beam, it's gorgeous. It's really powerful. I like the fact that the navigation system tell you also when you have a bump on the road or big bump, and it's also show you on the map as a warning, which is very smart. I like that. I really like that, because you go in certain cities and areas where you don't know where are the bumps, and some of the I saw in Spain some of huge bumps in Spain, and not only in Spain, in many countries. So I was like, wow, this is crazy. And the cool part is that the car knows and warn you, yeah, you know, before you get to the bumps, which is so smart. I like that. I like a co-pilot, you know. I like the cars that transform in co-pilots, and I think in the future, with this AI evolving more and more, I think we will see, I think this is the future. Before we will have self-driving cars, I think first we will have like co-pilot cars, you know. I think full self-driving cars that you sit in the car and you drive automatically will be in maybe 20 years, 30 years. We will see that 20-30 years. But co-pilot cars will be the next step, you know, like you talk with the car talk to you, the car tell you, pay attention, it's a bump, pay attention, it's traffic light, pay attention of this, you know what I mean? And then you talk with the car about the weather, about, I don't know, different things, like you talk with ChatGPT, and it's a co-pilot because you talk with it and you say like, yeah, you can tell it also now, but I think in the future will be more smart. Will tell you, pay attention, I don't have water anymore, you know, I don't know, or pay attention, I don't have oil anymore, or pay attention, yeah, now you look, but in the future maybe we'll tell you more information, like wait a little bit, don't accelerate now, I'm not so warm, I don't know, or maybe, yeah, stuff like that, you know. I think this is the next step, will be the next step in terms of technology, co-pilot car. And of course will brake probably for you, will accelerate, will help you with different tasks, parking of course, and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll evolve more and more in this area. The gearbox, it's so precise. You can definitely feel how the suspensions are set up. It's a little bit on the stiffer side, and going over those big bumps around here, it's not so fun, because they never fixed this bridge. I don't know why it's so long, so many years like that. They should definitely fix it. good. It's going around those corners. It's lovely. Right, going around here we can turn on the camera at under 10 km/h or 15, under 15 km/h, something like that. And I'm not sure exactly if the car can park just around everywhere or have to be close to other cars. I'm not sure. Yes, no, yes, it can. Or let's see why it find only on the other side. Or yes, it find one. Look at this. Press start and the car start parking. Look at this, it's just doing itself, doing the job. I can also turn on the lights if you want to see better. I'm not going to do anything, I'm not going to touch anything, but it's recommended to have your foot over the brakes just in case. You can also slowly brake or help it go a little bit smoother, a little bit slower if you're scared about that. But I definitely trust it. I tried a few times today and I get used with it and the way it works. So I definitely trust that he knows what he's doing. And yeah, pretty good system, pretty good system of self-parking. And that's it. Let's see the consumption, guys. So we have to switch this view. Let's go to the classic view, and then here it's so complex, so many features, so many infos. Where are you guys? Where are you? Consumption, come on. Okay, not here. 13.9 we have consumption on our trip. But yeah, that was all, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope the video was useful. Look at the ambient light in those beautiful vents. It looks so cool, man. It looks so cool. And even on the doors, it looks awesome. Anyway, that was the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you get some useful information from here. If you have questions, ask me down below. Whatever question you have, in the description you will find all the technical data of the car. Plus, don't miss out the test drive in the daytime and the full review in the daytime, because there I explain you everything: interior, exterior, multimedia. We talk about powertrain, engine, so on, and more. So yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Stay safe, and we see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.
Trust the tech to steer you near. Does the air flow smooth through vents? Is the comfort real? No pretense. Can you hear the bass, feel the thrill? Would you drive it long over every hill? Do you notice every small detail?